KnockSquared.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy Knock back with you once again. Today's video is going to be, I've been asked about my editing process when I'm making beat videos, and I have a weird way of just recording and doing the whole video process together. As you can see on the screen, I have Camtasia Studio. This is where I put all the elements after I get them together, video, sound, and all that, into the melting pot, and I edit stuff in here. I actually use this to screen record also. This is what I've been using. You can get this on, you can have it on Mac or PC. So I got Camtasia 8. I think 9 is out now, but I think 9 does Mac also. But I'm on Windows right now. And also, one other thing, I'm recording all my audio into Studio One. I got Studio One running at the same time when I'm doing these beat videos because I have a audio interface, which is the Scarlett 8i6 from Focusrite, that's called multi-client. Multi-client meaning I can have Studio One loaded up, another DAW, Maschine all loaded up, and you won't run into those conflicts in Windows that you run into, like the ASIO or ASIO conflicts. It'll be like, this is being used by another product and you cannot use it right now. So you don't run into that. So with this particular interface, so if you get an interface and you try to get one with loopback recording and multi-client, you know, it makes life easier. That's if you're on Windows. If you're on Mac, you have that core audio, so you don't have to worry about that. But as you can see on the screen, I'm recording. I have my voice going to track 1. Track 3 is recording everything, and track 2 is when if I got Maschine loaded right. I'm playing a beat right there. So track 2 will record just the Maschine. So it's a crazy way of working. When I'm done doing the video, I take these and I render these as stems, separate audio files to go into Camtasia. So I'm just going to keep this running right here and go back. Like I said, it's a weird process. I'll do a more in-depth video on that part. If you guys want it, just let me know in the comments. But on this one, it's just pretty much after I get the elements into Camtasia. So I did a video last night. I edited it for Instagram. Like I said, hit me up on or follow me on at KnockSquared on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. We do other stuff on there. I do quick videos on there too. Sometimes they don't go on YouTube, but this particular one got some good views. Put up late last night, and this just me doing a sample soul beat. So what I did, as you can see on the screen, right here, I have the elements. I have me playing. You don't hear any sound, of course, other than me hitting the pads, because the audio is coming out of these, outputs right here, going into my computer, into Studio One, which is recording the audio. But forget about all that. Let's just talk about the elements after you get them in. So I pretty much got this. I recorded this, just me, playing, and as the audio was going into being recorded, I have the actual audio here. So what I do when I start out, and I get the elements together, I usually say something stupid in the beginning to match up, so I can match up everything. But check this out.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, da-na-na-na, testing.
So the element that I exported from Studio One is this one right here, the blue file, and I just lined that same, I said the same thing at the same time I recorded that testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, like I did it here.
Testing, testing, 1.
See. I got to match them up.
Testing, testing, 1, 2,
testing,
3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. So let me say, okay, let me go back here. Now I do a lot of this by ear and eye. So, so let me line these up. See,
testing, 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 testing.
Get it better. I'm gonna raise the volume up on this, the one I recorded of me playing, so I can hear it better. Boom. So now match them up.
Testing, testing, 1, 2.
Still phasing a little bit more.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Da-na-na-na.
Like, to me, that's good. That's almost phasing. So I know now the audio that I recorded coming out of these red and blue outputs right here, chords, and are now going to match up with what was recorded live. See, now one thing. This is, I'm showing you the whole process. Sometimes I run into this because you're recording into computers and stuff like that. Stuff starts to lag sometimes a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I can see now that my playing is not matching exactly. Look. It's not matching exactly where I'm hitting the pad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the audio and video. I know this is weird. I'm just showing you guys what I do. So I mean, you're not going to do the same way, I'm pretty sure. But if people wanted to know how I edit, so excuse the weirdness of it. So now I've separated. Let me do that. Click here, right click, separate video and audio. So now if I need to slide over just the video a little bit, it should have matched up, but you know, sometimes it doesn't because it lag. But let me slide. You know, I'm gonna cut right here. Hit the S and slide, so I can slide from here. Slide it. I don't know if it's early or late. Let me see. Oh, that was late. So I'm gonna slide in. This is, you know, we all producers, right? So we handle audio in these DAWs. So this should be very familiar. Think of it in audio terms, and you just got a video file with it. But your audio is what you know, we master the audio, right? So we can get this matched up easily. Just keep working with it. That's better. Let me see. That might work. No, still a little lag. Go forward a little bit. A little bit more, and that'll be it. Now, there you go. So you see I messed up right there. So let's go, let's find it, see if this one's better. Nope, I messed up there too. So I think you can hear my son playing Madden in the background. The whistle is crazy, but all right, this is the one. I could tell this is the one that, no, is it? No, I messed up again, probably. Yeah, I'm messing up. So this is where I think it starts, where I did it. It went all the way through. Yeah, I mess up. Okay, I'm gonna start it right here. I could tell just by looking at the file, I know I went all the way without, you know, these little gaps is where I mess up. So usually I would have had this edited by now, but I'm just showing you guys the process. So I'm gonna start it right here. Hit Control A, hit S to slice it, get all these and delete. Now I'm gonna hit Control, what is this right here? Oh, that was part of it, matching up part. Control A, slide everything. So now the video starts like this. Now I could take out the audio from the live recording. This one right here. This one. That noise, I could take that out now. So boom, that's going. I just slide this up here so they're closer together. Now it's a full, good sound. See, right there, I was starting to get into the sample. I was testing it or whatever. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to start matching up everything, editing into wherever I did mess up, taking that out, and this is how I do it. So I got the first part of the beat. Now, this is where that next edit part is going to come in. Now, sometimes with Camtasia, it's like I can't get that. I don't know if they're working on this, but you can't get that. The snap is not even on. I don't have snap on, snap the elements or snap the grid or whatever. So I want to get it right in here, but I can't. For some reason, it goes right to here. So I'm just going to try it from here. Camtasia, y'all need to work on it. I love your software, but people have talked about this also, this fine editing thing. It's a pain in the butt, but that's going to be my slice to where I start doing the sample. So let me see if this is what the sample is. That's it. Okay, so where did that start? Let's see. Remember, think of it in terms of like you're in a DAW editing audio. So let me go back. So hopefully this will be a good cut. Let me see if I can get it close right there. All right, so now I'm going to take out this whole section that I didn't want, slide this over. See how it sounds. It's all right, you know. Pretty tight. So what I do now is, since I got the video file is by, you know, right here, I can work with the video. I'm gonna slide this from the first part, slide this over a little bit. Now, let me do this again. I slid. I didn't take the whole file and drag it. I slid it over, and I'm gonna slide this one over. I'm not dragging the whole file, I'm sliding it in. So the file's not moving, it's just going shorter or longer. So, and I'm gonna drag a transition over there, fold. So this is how it'll look. Like that. Let this play for a second. Now, I know I messed up the bass part right here, so I'm not going to even put y'all through that, but I messed up when I was going to play the bass. So I'm going to edit that whole section out. So let's go to where I actually played it the right way. So I'm going way in. I was messing up the notes all up in here. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. So let me get that part. All right, that's where it'll start right here. Oh, this is gonna be a tight. This is one of those cuts that's not gonna sound too good, I can tell. Yeah, it'll be a little tight, but yeah. Well, I'm not gonna, you know, usually I just, you know, I just roll with it. Let me see how it sounds. Hey, it actually sounded good, okay. I'm tripping. Slide this over again, the video part, slide over just a little bit. Slide this one over, not the whole file, just drag the edge, like we do in audio. Drop this little transition over it, fold. Like that. Now, what I'm going to do is, also one thing I did in the video is my son was in the back playing Madden. And he was like, for corner mine, he was like, I said, okay, all right, you feeling that boom bap? Let me drag this in there. So this was after I actually did the video. I saw him, I was playing the beat. So I recorded him. So I recorded with my iPhone, and I just mashed it up in the actual audio recording on the phone to match up with everything in here. So this is what I'm talking about. Let me see. See now, what you're hearing, this is how the phone sounds. So I'm not going to keep the audio in the phone recording. I'm just going to separate the audio and video. And then now that I got it mashed up, just delete the audio part. So this is what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this a little smaller, put it over in the corner so it's not really getting in the way. Going to go to visual properties, put a border around it, you know, make it bigger or larger, like that. That's cool. And then I'm going to do a transition, make it dissolve in and dissolve out. So this is what it looks like. I did an Instagram video, I edited for Instagram, so it had to be a minute. So you didn't see any of these filter parts on the Instagram. And then so how I'll start the video. In the library, I have my intro. Just highlight all this and drag it after the intro. See this? Oops.
KnockSquared.
And that's it. And then whenever I end the video,
KnockSquared.
so that's pretty much how it ends off, so that's the video. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification, because I have lots of videos coming up. If you want me to go more in depth on, the actual full process, the recording, because as you can see, Studio One recorded all of this. So in the making of the making video, I'm going to take all these elements, drop it in there, and do the same thing. It's really weird process, but it works for me. So it's good to get a base way of how you record videos, so you can always just go to, if you need to do a video quick, go to it, set it up, and best way to just have it ready to go. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit the notification, subscribe, knock out.
KnockSquared.